After a tiring day with hardly any patients left to tend, the protagonist thinks. Finally, the work is done. There are hardly any patients left now. All that's left is to go home and get some proper rest. Abruptly, something happens. Right now, am I being kidnapped? Shocked, the protagonist yells. Who are you? Why did you kidnap me? If you want something, just say it. How much will it take? A mysterious voice replies. You may open your eyes, miss. She opens her eyes and sees. He's a beast man. Desperation fills the air as another voice pleads. Please. I know it's shameless to say this after kidnapping someone so young. But only you can save us. Please, I'm begging you. The protagonist insists. You need to tell me what's going on. If you just ask me to help blindly, he cries. Save our children. At this rate, they'll all die. Surprised, the protagonist asks. Children? Don't tell me the epidemic around here has spread to them too? Where are they? They enter a moldy-smelling basement. That moldy smell. Here. The infection has already spread that badly, it's more serious than I thought. The beastman confesses. I've heard you can treat beastmen. If you can just save the children, I'll atone with my life, the protagonist asserts. You don't need to do that. He gathers the children. It's okay, kids. This person will heal you. They're not like the humans who rejected us. So trust me and don't be afraid. She begins healing, thinking. After using my power to the fullest, it feels like even the basement air has been purified. Moved to tears, they thank her. Sob, thank you. Truly, the protagonist instructs. It looks like they're all healed now, so take the children and escape. We'll move the children. But I won't run. If I flee, even the children saved thanks to you will be captured and killed. Our parents would never allow that much, a panicked child shouts. Dad. Shauna, are you okay? Shauna assures. No. Stop it. Shauna, are you hurt anywhere? I'm fine. That man didn't do anything. So don't kill him. She explains. He said he wanted to save the children and had no other choice. He apologized for kidnapping me. And he said if I hadn't come, he wouldn't have been able to treat the children. So. I want to forgive him. After a sigh, an adult relents. If that's how you feel, I'll let it go this time. Right. I'm just thankful Shauna is safe. They said that Beastman did it to save the children. Kyle asks. Anais, if you're alright with it? There's a discussion on the epidemic and beastmen, with someone noting. I knew beastmen lived here, but I didn't think they'd be a target for epidemic control. They're a race with high immunity and recovery, after all. Another adds. That's true. Beastmen resist magic and contagion, so young ones would struggle more. The epidemic might not end here, then what about the remaining beastmen? Must they live in pain even if they're ill? That's too tragic, the protagonist internally recalls. That happened before, too. Back then I could do nothing, and could only watch my feverish younger sister Mia suffer. Haha, but it's different now. I don't want to just watch the past repeat. If there's something I can do in this life. Shauna announces. I have something I want to do. She is asked. What is it? Shauna declares. You don't have to give me birthday presents for the rest of my life. Please build a hospital. The protagonist reflects. But the world doesn't always run according to my wishes. I lost my parents early, raised a sick sibling, and died from overwork. Then I was reborn as the Duke's only daughter, and even inherited a healing power that works with just a touch. A family that obsesses over every move of mine, our daughter Shauna, a beastman boy who can't live without me, even an arrogant crown prince claiming ownership. Somehow this life won't be easy either. I'll be able to open the hospital safely, right? The story flashes back. That day was no different from any other. I came home late from work, set my alarm, and fell asleep. As her consciousness fades, an uneasy feeling creeps in. I had a hunch that this was different from just sleeping. I'm dying. After years of constant overwork without being able to rest properly, this might have been inevitable. I just want to get a good, long rest now. Suddenly, she finds herself in a strange situation. Why am I here as a baby? Is this a dream? It's cold and unfamiliar. It's too cold for that. I'm sure I died, right? Realizing the harsh reality, she laments. If I'm going to die anyway, they could have at least made it quick. It's so cold, I can't even think. She's not just freezing, there's danger. So I'm not freezing to death, I'm being eaten alive. Fine, it's not like I can run away in this baby's body, so just eat me and live on. I hope that wound of yours heals, as a wolf approaches. Huh? That's not what I meant by putting me out of my misery. Blood. Just make it painless. A wolf? Huh. But then something odd happens. What just happened? Did its wound just heal? She relaxes. I don't know what that was, but it doesn't look like it's going to eat me. What a relief. Maybe it's because I'm suddenly so warm? I'm sleepy, she struggles to keep awake. I shouldn't fall asleep in a place like this. Mistaking herself for a wolf pup, someone calls. Shauna. Shauna? She wonders. Who is that? Why are they calling for her so desperately? She answers with a baby's cry. Shauna, are you okay? Were they calling for me? She is embraced. I'm so glad you woke up safely. Oh, gods, thank you. Thank you. Guilt fills the air over her condition. Because I fell asleep, Shauna almost died. Someone protests. How is that your fault? You didn't know the nanny would kidnap the child. The place Shauna was abandoned was a hunting ground. If His Highness the Prince hadn't found her by chance, Shauna would have already, a firm voice interrupts. Stop it. Shauna is safe, and everything's fine now. She realizes. Are these people my parents? So I was kidnapped. And someone called the prince found me and brought me here. Ugh, how embarrassing. Comforting her, her mother asks. Are you hungry? I suppose you haven't eaten for hours. Mommy will give you some milk. Let's eat. She's mortified. Milkies? Milkies. No way. I'm not hungry. I refuse to be hungry. This can't be happening. I have the consciousness of a perfectly normal adult, how could I possibly do something like that? Here we go, new a dash after feeding, she relents. What have I done? Haha. Still, now that I'm full and warm, my brain is starting to work again. Piecing things together, she muses. It seems that after I died, I was reborn as a baby named Shauna. There's no other way to explain this body. She groans in frustration. My legs are too short to even kick the blankets in frustration. A visitor arrives. Who is it? Not sleeping, are we? Such a bad girl. You've kicked off all your blankets, too. She thinks. Humph. Got a problem? I was kind enough to come see you myself. The visitor says. I didn't tell them you were with a wolf. I thought it would cause an uproar. She realizes. So this kid is the prince who brought me here. But isn't it strange? I'm sure I was following the blood trail of an injured wolf, but it was perfectly fine without a single scratch. The prince asks. I heard that healing arts can only be performed by high-ranking priests, but you were the only one there. Did you heal it? Was that you who healed it? Surprised, the Shauna replies. Huh? You show up out of nowhere and that's the first thing you say? Healing? What's that supposed to mean? The other retorts teasingly. Ugh, fine. Time to cry. Don't pretend to cry. You understand every word I'm saying, don't you? See? You get it all right. Humph. I'll let it slide this time. After all, you're something I picked up. Excuse me? Even if I saved your life, did you just call me something? I was going to raise you myself, but since your parents showed up, guess it can't be helped. At least you're safe. That's enough for me. Oh, and my name's Raven. Remember it. Days have already gone by since I ended up in this world. Somehow, I reincarnated as the only precious daughter of a duke's household. My name, reborn in the Wentworth Duchy, is Shauna Perry Wentworth. She laments her baby life. Eat, sleep, poop, and repeat. So humiliating. Still, she finds comfort in playing with a cluster of light. The only thing keeping me sane through this boring baby life is this cluster of light. When I flail my arms and press against it, it feels like molding clay. Playing with this light is the highlight of my day. Suddenly, voices call her. Shauna. My sweet little girl. Couldn't you say our little girl, Anais? Our daughter. Shauna, did you sleep well? Ma. Do you want to be held in mommy's arms? Come here, there's concern for her health. Cough cough. Anais. Don't push yourself. Looks like mom's health took a turn after the trauma of my kidnapping. I don't want to lose her again, not like in my past life. She senses something strange. Huh? What's this feeling? Something deep inside is being pulled right out of me. Pain eases as someone exclaims. Don't tell me, did Shauna just use healing magic? Another agrees. It seems like it. Kyle, contact the temple immediately. Summon healers and mages, anyone relevant. Shauna, are you alright? You're so tiny, yet you did that for me. I'm glad her pain's easing, but what exactly just happened? I'm so sleepy. Are you certain the baby truly used healing magic? Are you suggesting I lied? No, of course not. But as you know, healing magic is a divine blessing granted only to high priests. Healing magic only works on external wounds. It can't cure illness or fatigue, which means it doesn't match what you experienced. Another doctor confirms. Can you confirm there's nothing wrong with my wife's body? Yes, Your Grace. She's in perfect health. Earlier, I felt something being drawn out from inside me. A sensation I never once experienced in my previous life. Almost like I'd cast magic myself. Huh. Then that wolf. Did I really heal it? Strange. I can't feel that sensation from my own body. Maybe because healthy people don't need healing? At least mom's complexion looks better. Thank goodness. Her mana is stable. Breathing even too. She's really asleep now. Kyle, my illness couldn't be cured by magic or healing arts. Yet Shauna healed me instantly. She must have paid some kind of price. For now, since she seems fine, all we can do is wait. But if anything ever happens to Shauna, I'll tear this entire continent apart to fix it. They also discuss the dangers of her power being discovered. And we must never let her use that power again. If the temple discovers it exists, they'll never leave her alone. A harsh order follows. The one who examined her today needs to be silenced. We must make it so he can never open his mouth. Renat, didn't you say your leg was injured? Looks fine now. A human baby healed me. Healing magic doesn't even work on us, though. Wait, forget that, did you say baby? Yeah. I found her lying in the snow and didn't know what to do, but then a human kid picked her up. She'll be better off with him. I couldn't raise a child anyway. And reflection about whether the baby might show kindness. Do you think once that baby grows, she'll show us kindness too? What kindness could you expect from a human? Fair point. But still, that child was different. She looked straight at me. I remember her scent. Maybe once she grows a bit more, I'll come for her. Time flies as the Shauna, now 5 years old, spends her days inside the mansion for her own safety after curing her mother's illness. She passes her time playing with healing clay. My skill with the clay improved day by day. Using the clay seems to drain my stamina, but healing someone with just a little bit of my energy is a pretty sweet deal. Feeling restless after 4 years of lonely training under the watchful eyes of her overprotective parents, she thinks, I'm getting antsy. I want to go outside and test this power. Her 3 sitters, Ella, Bailey, and Maria, are all A-rank mercenaries responsible for watching her closely. Where are you, young Miss Shauna? I can't let them find me. Not after I've come this far. During a game of hide and seek, the sitters find her quickly. There she is. Huh? Kaya. The game of hide and seek is over now. Please be a good girl. She protests. But you're just going to read me some childish fairy tale again. I'm so bored. Put me down. They try offering alternatives. Then how about we play with blocks? No, I don't wanna. I'm sick of them. In that case, how about an adventure story? She proudly asserts. I've already memorized it. I can even recite it for you. But she interrupts. I don't want your praise. I told you I want to learn magic. I'm curious. It's killing me. She knows her mother is a 7th-class mage and her father a swordmaster, and thus she was born into a world full of magic. If you're that curious, why don't you ask the Duke? But I guess it's the only way. Determined, she seeks her father in his study, refusing company. I'm going alone. Don't follow me. Got it? Despite the insistence, she insists she will go by herself wearing squeaky shoes that only keep the sitters at bay. She enters her father's study. Daddy. Shauna? Are you here to see me? I missed you. Her father guesses her intentions. My little girl must want something, right? She nervously admits. Daddy, I want to learn magic. Surprised, he asks. Magic? The kind that shoots fire and flashes with light. She explains. You'll need your mother's permission for that, but Mommy won't let you. No. I want to see how cool Mom is, too. Please? Daddy. Her father chides softly. That's cheating, going to your father instead of asking me directly. But Dad is easier than you are. You always just say no. He fondly reflects. Oh, my sweet girl. You were that curious about magic? He agrees to show her some, but cautions. Let's not do this here. We should go to the training grounds. The magic demonstration excites her. So cool. I love it. I want to use magic, too. But when she asks to try, she's told. Sorry, Shauna. You can't learn it. You need something called mana to use magic. She insists. No. I can do it. Yet she's told. You don't have enough mana. I want to give you everything you desire, but this is impossible. Her father consoles her with hope. If you study, you might be able to create a flame about this size. She eagerly asks. How long would that take? If Shauna works really hard, about 10 years? Shauna, you must have felt so sad because you couldn't use magic, huh? I'm sorry, sweetheart. Should we go eat something tasty? Or read a fairy tale? No. I still want to see magic. I want to see magic. Alright, got it. Then let's go to the training grounds. At the training grounds, the knights prepare for a magic demonstration. The training grounds have been cleared, my lord. Shauna said she wanted to see magic. Your Grace, Lloyd, Knight of the Wentworth Estate, what's the occasion for a sudden demonstration? To think Lady Shauna has only just learned to walk, and now she's grown this much already. Watching my lady grow day by day makes even me feel proud. Quit hanging around Shauna and just stand guard. Magic is demonstrated with dazzling effects. Shield. Yua. It's like special effects. Alright, Shauna, watch closely. Light. Whoa. Woo. Then next, something different. Yua. Mommy's the best. So cool. Suddenly, the training grounds notice an intruder. Huh? What's that? A person. For the finale, I'll show you a spell used in real combat. Fire wall. Mommy, wait. Shauna? Get out, quick. Afterwards, curiosity arises about the Knight's sons who caused the disruption. Daddy, who are those kids? They're Sir Lloyd's sons. Sir Lloyd, are the children badly hurt? What are we going to do? We're fine. It's nothing serious. Just a bit singed. They snuck in and got hurt, so they have no excuse. If you say that, the boys won't admit it even if hurt. No. We're really fine. It doesn't hurt at all. The boys are introduced to Lady Shauna. I never imagined I'd have to introduce my sons to Lady Shauna like this. Come on, greet her. These are the young lady you'll one day serve. She's Lady Shauna Wentworth. Serve? Yes, I intend to raise my twins well and offer them as knights to Lady Shauna. They're still young, but they'll grow into fine men. I guarantee it. A stern warning is given about disobeying orders and entering restricted areas. Humph. Hey, did that boy just? I know your children often visit the training grounds, but coming into a restricted area should be corrected. They're usually not the kind to disobey orders. I'll make sure they get a stern warning. The boys explained their curiosity about Lady Shauna. We were just curious. Curious about what? Magic? No, about Lady Shauna. We must become knights to serve Lady Shauna one day. Our father told us, but we never see her even when we come to the estate, so this time we wanted to meet her no matter what. It's hard to pledge ourselves to someone we've never even laid eyes on. Our father keeps saying, you must become strong for Lady Shauna. You must endure for her. Daddy, put me down. Trying to stay serious, one knight complains about the beeping. Shauna introduces herself to the boys. I know. I'm Shauna. What's your name? Ian. Leon. I don't like being served against someone's will either. If you don't want to do it, then don't. What? No matter what your dad says, do what you want. The boys are shocked at her words. And I don't like people who say they dislike me, either. One of the twins warns. You. Do you even know how bright our future is? You'll regret this. Shauna stands firm. I'll decide that for myself. And since mother and father protect me, I don't need knights. So don't get hurt coming all the way here just to see me. Do what you want, Leon, Ian. As the twins insist they're fine after being hurt. It's fine. It's nothing at all. Shauna challenges them. Nothing? You're this hurt and say it's nothing? They get defensive. Who said we don't want to serve you? When did we ever say we disliked you? Right, we were just curious. We never once said we hated you. Shauna's thoughts turn. Earlier they acted like they didn't want to serve me, but now they say that never happened. So what do they want from me? She clarifies with them. Anyway, you don't need to protect me. I'm not some fragile glass bead. You don't need to come visit and get hurt like this. They reply. We never forced ourselves. So what, you're saying you hate us? Shauna answers honestly. We just met today. How can there already be like or dislike? I'm asking if you don't want us to be your knights. She confesses. I'm not ready to take responsibility for anyone yet, but if it's as friends, then maybe, just wait and see. The boys firmly vow. I'll definitely become your knight. After the twins leave, they reflect. We only really wanted to see you, the one we're meant to serve. They're just leaving like that? They promise. We will surely become Lady Shauna's knights, so be prepared. Shauna muses. I'm not confident I'll be rich, how could I hire two of them? The twins think to themselves. At last, we've met Lady Shauna. Father always spoke of her so much, yet she wasn't anything special. More ordinary than I thought, except for that incredible stubbornness. But that ability was amazing. Could that be the healing magic we've only heard of? Seeing how she cares for us, maybe she really is a good person. If the one we serve is like that, maybe it won't be so bad, but she says she doesn't need knights. They resolve. No matter what, we'll become knights. But if Lady Shauna says she doesn't want us, is it right to push it? We have to. If we're rejected here, then all our effort till now is wasted. That can't happen. Because we've practically lived our whole lives just to become Lady Shauna's knights. Let's convince her to the end. Make her hire us. Meanwhile, Shauna's parents discuss. Anais, are you still worried? Yes, even if it's His Highness the Prince, the thought of Shauna meeting others. We can't lock Shauna away forever. She needs friends her own age. After meeting the twins, she said she wants to go outside, that she wants to make friends. How could we ignore that? They recall. Remember Shauna's reaction when she was told she couldn't use magic? She was devastated, but now she's fine, isn't she? For now, this is enough. Shauna is a strong child. Next time, we'll allow her to go outside too. As Shauna grows, shouldn't her world grow larger as well? Her father promises. If anything happens to Shauna, I'll overturn the whole continent if I must. Her mother reassures. Yes, I believe you. A week passes, Shauna reflects on the twins' absence. What I need isn't knights, but friends. Then again, 2 9-year-old boys wouldn't come play with a 5-year-old girl. Unexpectedly, she is told. Lady Shauna. You have a visitor. Surprised. What? Me? That can't be right. Who is it? She recognizes the guest. Oh. You're that blonde brat from before. Shauna recognizes the visitor and exclaims. That blonde kid. Dad. Kid? Who are you calling a kid? The adults calm down the young prince. Your Highness, calm down. Shauna's parent asks. Do you remember Raven, Your Highness? Yes. Of course. You saved me. You remember that? Shauna was a newborn then. The adults leave. You may withdraw, Duke. The children will play among themselves. You too, go away. The prince requests. But, it's been a while since we last saw each other, so I'd like to spend some time alone, undisturbed. Then I'll withdraw. Her father says. Have fun, Shauna. Alone with Raven, the conversation turns playful and challenging. You've lived well. Whose son are you? What shall we play? Me with you? Didn't you come to play with me? Then why did you come? To check if what I gave you is growing well. Fortunately, it seems to be growing well. Was the healing ability discovered? Seeing the Duke's overprotection, it must have been discovered. Annoyed, Raven says. Ugh, never mind. I'm not playing with you. It's not you. I taught you my name, didn't I? Shauna feigns ignorance. I don't know. You were caught remembering, weren't you? You called me a blonde kid. You're a blonde kid yourself. Shauna leaves. Don't follow me. Who wants to play with you? Suddenly, she notices. Oh? Puppy. Raven warns. Wait, don't go near it. Why? You don't know why? It looks suspicious. You don't know how much you're protected, do you? I am overprotected. Raven continues. It's not just overprotection. I, who saved you, took 4 years to see you again. Whatever that is, don't go near it until you call someone to confirm. This garden has all sorts of protective magic cast by Mrs. Wentworth, so most things can't even enter. Shauna notices. But it's hurt. Raven. Then something must have put that here. Shauna. Are you okay? Don't touch it. Shauna. Oh, it's seeping in. You didn't hear me say not to, did you? Huh? Ow ow ow. But the puppy looks hurt. Raven insists. Don't be stubborn and move. It's biting you. Shauna defends. I said it doesn't hurt. It just bit me because it was surprised. Come on, open your mouth, okay, just get away first. If the Duke sees you like that, that dog won't survive. Shauna reflects. Mina and I both like dogs. But looking closely, we couldn't raise one due to family circumstances. It's so cute. There's blood on your finger, though. Raven says. Raven can keep it a secret. The Duke is going to make a fuss, I can see it coming. Your maids will pretend not to know. Your parents, who hired an A-rank mercenary as a maid, won't let it slide. More importantly, get away from that thing. Thinking about the puppy, Raven notes. Seeing how it's wary of people, could it have been hurt by a person? The puppy is fine, so heal your hand. Shauna confesses. I can't. Raven observes. You healed that dog. Huh? You can't even heal yourself, but you approached something that might be dangerous first? Get rid of that thing right now. Raven, you have no heart. Shauna protests. How can you do that to a small puppy? You're hurt. Raven declares. I picked you up, so you're practically mine. Well. Raven is my savior. And the first person I saw in this world. Even if it looks like a puppy, it might not be inside. It could be the offspring of a ferocious monster, or a beast person. Now you know, Shauna, that you shouldn't judge rashly by appearance alone. So, now you see, Shauna. You can't just judge someone by their appearance. Shauna is excited. Whoa. Raven. Did you see that? He transformed. He was just a little puppy, and then bam. He's a person. Maria reacts nervously. Maria? It's okay. You don't have to be afraid. But the maids worry. You can't, Lady Shauna. Ella analyzes. Is he a poisonous species? Another answers. No. He's a large breed, but he was still just a pup. His human form doesn't look much different. He doesn't appear to be armed, but we don't know what he's capable of. I will subdue him for now. Ella approaches, but Shauna intervenes. Ella, don't hurt him. I should be saying that to you. What is all this? I knew I should have stayed by your side. Maria considers the next steps. Maria, put me down. What should we do? For now, we must report this to Lady Anais. Shauna's mother arrives and sees the scene. What in the world happened here? Everyone was tiptoeing around and searching for something, so I knew something was wrong. And here Shauna is, injured. I thought she'd be safe with Kyle, but I don't understand why he just stood by and watched. And with His Highness here, no less. Kyle tries to excuse himself. I tried to stop her. Someone scolds the prince. How do you expect to become a great ruler when you can't even handle one little girl? Her mother worries. Honestly, your daughter is quite a handful. Shauna, Mommy is most afraid of you getting hurt. Shauna asserts. It doesn't hurt. But you were bleeding everywhere. Are you sure it doesn't hurt? Shauna is a strong girl, isn't she? It doesn't hurt. The puppy was just startled. Shauna pleads. It seems Shauna wants to keep this puppy. Yes. Will you let me? Well, as for that damn mutt that laid a scratch on my daughter. No, I don't see any reason why I should forgive that thing. I'm sorry, but you can't keep him. There's no telling when he might turn on you and bite you. Shauna defends. He wouldn't. Can you be sure of that? How long have you known him? This may be the first time you've seen a demi-human, but not only can they turn into animals, they're also much stronger and fiercer than humans. They are beings that cannot be tamed without a slave collar. Shauna insists. But he's hurt. He looks perfectly fine to my eyes. She admits. She'd be even angrier if I told her I healed him. But I couldn't just leave him be. The moment I saw that demi-human, I was reminded of Mina. The thought of Mina being hurt and abandoned like him, it feels like my heart is being ripped apart. Accepting her only option, Shauna tries to move her parents. Looking at Mom's face, I know she'll never agree. If it's come to this, I have no choice. Tears, I have to squeeze out the tears. Just think of the saddest thing possible. Her parents are shocked. Shauna? She's only ever pretended to cry, she's never actually shed a tear. Her mother gives in. Sob, sniffle, you can't send him away. Shauna, please don't cry. What can mommy do for you? Shauna sobs. Huh? I want to be with him, hick. Mom relents. Alright. I understand, so please, just stop crying. Shauna celebrates. Heh. Mission accomplished. She's such a sucker for me. Let him go, Ella. Mom said it was okay. The dog boy is surprised. It's alright. You can relax now. Why are you going this far for me? Shauna smiles. Because you're cute. He's flustered. What kind of reason is that? Her parents reflect. If I'd known you liked puppies this much, Shauna, I would have gotten you one sooner. Mom teases. I like puppies. What do you like so much about them? I suppose I wouldn't know, since Mommy thinks Shauna is the prettiest and cutest of all. Shauna presents the puppy. Isn't he cute? Parents are skeptical. I'm not so sure. With the commotion over, Mother uses magic to scan the puppy. My mother used magic to examine the puppy. She determined he wasn't a threat and permitted him to stay with me. Once he confirmed I was safe, Raven left without another word. Said something like, "See you later." Shauna is reminded to show gratitude. By the way, Shauna, isn't there something you should say to your mother and father who gave you permission? Oh, right. Mother, father. Thank you, I love you. Shauna expresses gratitude. Mom, Dad. Thank you, love you. Her parents react. Stop the flattering. Shauna. No. Shauna, you hugged that beast man just fine. Don't compare with a puppy, Dad. Puppies are babies. Shauna, beastmen are a race whose age cannot be judged by appearance. Earlier, he looked about the same age as the prince, but in puppy form looked only 1 or 2 months old. In reality, about 10 years? Shauna is shocked. 10 years old? This small, and an older sister? There's a discussion about nobles who tame beastmen from pups but give up halfway. There are some nobles with bad hobbies who tame them from when they are pups and make them guards. But since taking care of them for 10 or 20 years is hard, they give up midway. Shauna is asked. What are you going to call this kid? Since you decided to raise her, you have to give a name. Shauna hesitates. Wouldn't there already be a name? I only helped because I didn't want it to be in pain. Once fully healed, it can go. Who knows who might be waiting? Yet she admits. But I don't want to part yet. I want to be together a little longer. As the puppy, now in human form, regains consciousness, a new figure arrives. Kid. Wake up. Who? Over here. Who are you? Quite spirited. Before, you could barely blink your eyes. Do you know how hard it was to come see your face? Since the Duke couple would not permit, TSK. You know Mom and Dad? Mister, who are you? You healed a beast man. Why did you do that? Because it was hurt. Even though it was a beastman? Why is that? Shauna is dazzled by the beastman's appearance. When something is too beautiful, it dazzles the eyes. Am I scary? No? Then why surprised? The name, Evelyn. Evelyn? If Evelyn is difficult, you may call as you like. For now, I'll call you Eve. Sorry, a familiar wolf introduces himself. I am called Renat, little one. What is your name? Shauna realizes. Mister, you were that wolf back then? I thought you wouldn't remember since you were too young. Wow. Mister, thank you. Thanks to you, it was warm. I regretted not being able to say thank you. Renat says. It's better not to talk about that time. Because your parents are listening. The reason I came is because of Evelyn. I found her injured and rolling on the roadside. I thought you might be able to heal, so I threw her before you. Since you healed my leg too, I thought it might be possible. Honestly, I thought the odds were 50-50, if you grew up disliking beastmen, then she would die. Mister, your face and personality are opposite, Evelyn thanks Shauna. Thank you for saving me, Shaunanim. No, it was nothing, Renat clarifies. You really must not know anything, for beastmen, normally healing magic or healing power doesn't work. Then when hurt, how? That's right, normally you can't completely heal an injured person. Even if the clay I made has healing power, Mother's illness, the wolf's and Evelyn's wounds, that was not something natural. Are you listening? What you did is something no one else can do. Really? I see. That's a relief. Eve, I'm glad I could heal you. The adults argue. You accomplished something no one in this world can do. You need to realize just how great your ability is. Please stop, Shaunanim is still a baby. A human like those who made you that way. Shaunanim saved me. One who saved you is me. Shauna healed you. That's the same thing. So you're saying you'll live with humans? Beastmen are more comfortable living with beastmen. For you to do your part, it will take several years. Are you going to ask to raise you as well, calling her benefactor? Don't bully Eve. When did I ever bully? Eve looks like she's about to cry. Didn't you say you wouldn't raise Evelyn? That was because there might be somewhere for her to go. Shauna admits. Of course I want to raise her. No, of course I want to be together. Then I'll leave it to you. Eh? I mean live well together with Evelyn from now on. What I'm saying is, you are to get along with Evelyn from now on. Shauna is surprised. What? Weren't you against it? I was just testing you, to see if you were really serious about being with Evelyn. I've already spoken with your parents. Shauna replies. Well then, I'll be counting on you. She feels. What was that? Something just felt. I feel like I've been completely scammed. But privately she admits. Yeah, Eve. Eve is cute. Evelyn receives a necklace. This is the necklace Mom and Dad gave Evelyn as a gift. Honestly, knowing Mom, I'm sure she's done something to it for my safety, but there's no way she'd give Evelyn something harmful. Shauna promises. Evelyn, when I grow up, I promise I'll take it off for you. Even if it's uncomfortable, please just bear with it for a little while. Lady Shauna, I know you're happy, but it's time for your meal. Please put her down now. Shauna pleads. But I want to play with Eve more. Her mother offers. Then shall we set aside some time to play with Evelyn after lunch? Okay. Suddenly, a visit. Lady Shauna, the twin knights are here to see you. Shauna asks. What? So suddenly? Then what about my playtime? You can just play with the twin knights. Hello, Lady Shauna. Hi, Mr. We heard you have a new family member, so we came to say hello. Shauna jokes. Say hello, my foot. You just brought the twins so I'd have to play with them. Of course, the twins were also begging to see you, Lady Shauna. No way. It's true, we missed you. Shauna happily replies. Well then, I shall go see Lord Kyle. There's something I promised to help him with. One Night teases. You said you were too busy to visit, so what's this about? We can't lose to some puppy. We'll show you just how hard we've been training. They play tug of war. Lady Shauna, would you like to play tug of war? I wanna. Be careful. You like it that much? Should we play together with this? Here, Eve. Huh? Don't just say huh. That was dangerous. Lady Shauna. Evelyn. Why would you pull so hard like that? Evelyn only gave it a light tug, but I almost fell over. She's so small, to think she can toss someone my size around with just a little pull. Since you are her master, Lady Shauna, you must give her a stern warning. So cool. She's cute and strong. The best. But Eve, you scared me before, so please be a little gentler. Woof. Goodness, Lady Shauna. I told you, it's dangerous. Let them be. It doesn't look like Evelyn is going to hurt Lady Shauna. But. Leon, don't you think they're playing a little too rough? Leon? What are you doing? Looks like she's having a grand old time with that dog, not paying us any mind. Beastmen are several times stronger than normal animals. Besides, a beastman's true nature is that of a beast. Eve, keep up. Woof woof. You never know when that dog might lose control and become dangerous. It was almost dangerous before, too. That sound right now could even be a scream. No way. Perhaps, this is the perfect chance to show her the skills we've been polishing? We have to protect Lady Shauna from that vicious beastman. Yeah. You're right. If we do this, we'll get praise from Father, and Lady Shauna might even acknowledge us as knights. Let's go. Hiya. Ugh. How dare you? That's the wooden sword Father gave me. Leon. Stop it. What's gotten into you? Wasn't she supposed to be dangerous? Lady Shauna is going to get hurt at this rate. Shauna. Mark my words. You two must become knights worthy of Lady Shauna. Ugh. Huh. Lady Shauna? Ah, it stings. Lady Shauna. To visit our more huh? Ack. This is, ow, huh? Speak up, you, trying to become a knight, got completely overpowered by a young beastman. Not only did you fail to protect Lady Shauna, you even let her get hurt? Ian. Why did you just stand there? You were right next to him, so why didn't you stop Leon? I'm sorry, isn't he being too harsh? Leon did cause the injury, but he's still his son. My mom and dad are. Shauna, are you okay? As of today, you two are disqualified as knights. If you don't apologize to Lady Shauna immediately, Mr. Don't you think that's too much? No matter what happened, but Lady Shauna got hurt because of Leon. It's just a scratch. Leon got hurt too. You're his dad. Aren't you even worried about your son? This kind of injury is nothing. It's just something that happens during training. But as a knight, injuring my lord is unacceptable. We need to retrain. How can it be nothing when they're hurt? Leon and Ian may be your sons, but they're also going to be my knights. If someone is going to scold them, it should be me. Lady Shauna, since the treatment is finished, I'll take my leave now. I'll explain everything to the Duke and Anais when they returned. I'll take my leave too. Huh? Are you okay? Let me see where you're hurt. Yeah. Oh, that must have hurt. Lady Shauna, your treatment is, oh, I can't treat you. It's just a scratch anyway, it'll heal soon. More importantly, I'm glad you weren't hurt worse. Even though Evelyn looks small and cute, she's incredibly strong. You're not mad. Wasn't getting scolded by Mr. Lloyd enough? Do I really need to get mad too? You said you thought I was in danger, but you got hurt because of me. It's fine, it's not like you did it on purpose. Seeing your dad get mad earlier, I realized how much you two have been through. I'm sorry too, huh? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Born into a family that serves the Wentworths, we had no choice but to become knights, and when Lady Shauna was born, our world started to revolve around her. After that, our father always added on a sentence to his words. For Lady Shauna. I hated my father for never giving us a single word of praise for all our hard work. It was always Lady Shauna, Lady Shauna. I also hated Lady Shauna. If you like that family so much, why don't you just stay with them? I felt like we suffered because of her, like my father didn't love us. That's what I thought. It was the first time. Do what you want. Leon Ian. It was the first time someone cared about us before scolding us. It's not a big deal. Even though you're hurt like this, it must have been hard. The person who recognized our efforts was it because of Mr. Lloyd? I'll scold him for you. In that moment, my heart felt at ease. All the times I'd tried so hard up to now felt like nothing anymore, and at that moment, for the first time, I truly thought it would be okay to serve her. So Lady Shauna. Earlier, you called us your knights. When did I do that? We heard you. I don't have any money. Even if I make you my knights, I wouldn't be able to pay you. Who becomes a knight for the money? And how are we supposed to believe the only daughter of the Duke of Wentworth has no money? Are you saying you won't make us your knights because you don't have money? Yup. So you should look somewhere else. Is it because you don't like us? Oh, not that again. Why can't we just be friends instead of knights? No way. Ugh, why not? We want to protect you. No, you also need nurses. Well, can't we just ask Ella, Maria, and Bailey? There are actually 2 people who want to be my helpers. But to build a clinic you need a building and funds. Wait. My parents are rich. Hee hee. Shauna, do you need money? You can use as much as you want, not just a building. They'd give me a necklace worth several castles like it's nothing. Really? I can totally open a clinic? Oh, my stomach hurts. Aren't you laughing a little too hard? It's true, I wanted to make you laugh because you seemed unusually down. But you're laughing so hard it's making me a little upset. After the commotion that day, the twins left, saying they would come back, and quietly returned home. Both of them seemed to look at me differently. Raven came to see me a few days later. He said he wanted to meet me the very next day but had been busy with other matters. Even the prince is busy despite his youth. What's so funny? Those twins are funny. Oh, it wasn't me? What's funny about you? Were you upset because you thought I was laughing at you? Yeah, a little. There's no way I'd laugh at you. You're mine, after all. Oh, I should have known. Well, since you can even heal beast folk, you'd probably do well if you opened a hospital. But to avoid trouble with the temple, it would be good to learn magic. Oh, I heard I can't use magic. Huh? Wasn't your ability magic? My mom said it wasn't magic. Didn't you know, Raven? I didn't. I just thought you were born with magic. I need to ask Mom and Dad. That would be the trickiest problem, I suppose. So that means you'll do it if the Duke and Duchess give their permission? Well, since we're friends, I'll make an exception for you. I appreciate that. When you smile, you look like a child. First, to open a hospital, I need to know how much I can heal with my ability. Moreover, if the reason Raven is down is because that person is sick, I want to do what I can. Because Raven truly is my savior. Then let's go to the Duke and Duchess. Huh? Right now? Yes. When else would we go? Your mother can never allow anything that might put Shauna in danger. But I'm fine. You never know. Just because you're young and it hasn't shown yet, doesn't mean your body isn't accumulating a burden. And whenever you meet outsiders, you always come back injured, don't you? When you went out briefly and came back last time, do you know how surprised I was to see your injuries? But I can heal sick people with my power. Everyone would prefer not to be sick. Shauna said she wants to establish a hospital. Shauna did? She said she wants to heal sick people with her own power. She said that's her future dream. Shauna, how can you be so kind? When I grow up, I'll earn money with this too. I'll earn lots of money and buy delicious things for Mom and Dad. Shauna, my sweet daughter. Mom would eat poison if Shauna gave it to her. Dad loves anything Shauna gives him too. Yes, our daughter should do everything she wants. That's right, we can't keep her cooped up in the mansion forever. Though the fact that she can heal beast folk must be kept a secret. We can deceive the temple's eyes somehow. If they try to take Shauna away, claiming she's a saintess, we'll turn everything upside down, be it priests or the main god. Shauna, do anything you want. We'll protect you. I had forgotten. The acquaintances of the prince and the duke and duchess, there's no way they're ordinary. They'd be nobles at least, and why didn't I consider that it's highly likely they're imperial family members among them? To leave home for the very first time and arrive at the imperial palace. Are you nervous, Shauna? A little. You've just come to visit my home, haven't you? What's there to be scared of when you're just visiting a friend's house? It's my first outing, you idiot, Raven. Don't worry about it. You're my friend. Instead of worrying about people who have nothing to do with you, pay more attention to me. It seems His Highness the Prince is craving my attention, Shauna. Still, the person our Shauna loves most is Daddy, right? Kyle, are you trying to pick a fight here? The person Shauna loves most is Mommy, of course. Mom, Dad, stop, it's embarrassing, we've arrived. This is it. Your Majesty, it's Raven. What? Please come in. Wait, hold on. You said it was a rehearsal. You told me to take it lightly. Your Majesty means the Empress, you crazy bastard, Raven. She suddenly collapsed 10 days ago. We called for mages and even high priests to try and heal her, but whether it was an incredibly powerful curse magic or a deep-seated illness, we saw no improvement at all. Just trust me. I'll make sure to save her. You saved her? You? Yeah. I can do it. Don't you know the saying, if it's not working, make it work? It's okay if you can't. I told you to think of it as a rehearsal. What's that? It means you shouldn't give up. Anyway, I'm here, so don't worry. I'm using up more mana than usual. It's like pouring water into a bottomless jar. How is she, Anais? I'm fine. See? I told you so. There are no problems at all. Thank goodness. I believed you, Shauna. I really did, but I couldn't help but worry. We'll never be able to stop worrying about you for the rest of our lives. Because you're our beloved daughter. Yeah. For a moment, excuse me. How is she? This can't be. Her breathing, her pulse, everything is normal. The disease that was eating away at her heart has completely disappeared. I'm seriously all-powerful. At this rate, aren't I basically a walking hospital? If I get any better, I could probably even bring back the dead. Thank you so much for accompanying us, Duke Wentworth. And you, my lady. Not at all, Your Highness. You are the benefactor of House Wentworth. We are the ones who are honored that you trusted us with your secret. How is she, Shauna? That's amazing, Shauna. She doesn't need any more treatment. She seems healthy. Humph. Praise me more. Instead of making it a future dream, why not open a hospital right now? The Empress would help you, too. Of course, I would. Huh? Hello, my little angel. Thank you for saving me. You said it was a curse that would definitely kill her. Then why is the Empress perfectly fine? It's impossible. There's no one who can break that curse. But the Empress survived. This can't be. If this continues, Raven will become the crown prince. We've lost our last chance. I'm not paying you a single cent. So much for being the greatest curse mage in the Empire. It was just an empty rumor. Such a temper, anyway, what in the world happened? Have your skills gotten rusty? No way. The curse took hold properly. This is strange. There shouldn't be any human capable of breaking a curse cast by a demon. Renata, what happened to Evelyn? She said she's staying to repay the kindness of being healed. I was skeptical even after hearing what you said. But you're saying they really healed a beast man? Who in the world is it? If healing is really possible, we might be able to save our people who are dying from the plague. This is a normal reaction. Where do they live? Who are they? What's their name? How long did the treatment take? You're noisy. Get lost, Ron. Just trust me. Trust you with what? The previous empress died while giving birth. And the emperor married the current empress, making my mother the emperor's second wife. Because of that, I suffered from constant assassination attempts. That's also why I went after the wolf beast man. I always needed a strong ally on my side. The baby I happened to pick up like that. I naturally thought that baby was mine because I found it. But the moment our eyes met, I knew. This thing understood everything I was saying. Not pitiful, just disgusting. That we were the same kind. It's scary. It's good that she's clever, but sometimes she goes too far. It's scary. If I had that thing, won't I be fulfilled? How can you possess a person completely?